wrong, Mr. Raccoon? Oh, Mr. Bear, I'm so sad. Why is that? Because visitors will soon be to the farmhouse. Isn't that a good thing? You're right. We can feed them to it. You can rip out one of its guts. And you can tear off one of its hands. And together we can kill them all. We will kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all.
Welcome to Descent into Madness plays Edge of Darkness. Enjoy. Hello, everyone. Welcome back again to Descent into Madness plays Edge of Darkness, Episode 3. Things are getting more fun. Journal entries read of things that lie in the attic in its stead. Hopefully, with all the things that they've read, soon they will not be dead. See, I can try things at some point, even when I want to rhyme. But for these fools, investigators, I hope that whatever they uncover next will not be their last. Or maybe it will be. Depends on how I feel in the next hour. We'll see. We join our intrepid investigators. Some are just gotten done relieving themselves outside after seeing certain dead bodies. Others are uncovering robes and weird dust and certain things that look like they were used in some sort of sacrament from a trunk from downstairs. One certain mob boss lady feels a little happy to herself that she was able to kill a man. Last but not least, one individual has just read a letter that even adds more disturbing details as to what's going on in this house. We join them as Isaiah has just finished reading the first letter on top of the papers that were found in the trunk.
I think we should move very carefully as we make our way upstairs. I don't think that what's up there is not just a man.
What is it?
According to this letter and these records, I think, well, here we call him a genie. In their tongue, you would refer to it as a jinn. But from my assessment, a more appropriate way of articulating it, best way I can articulate it is a demon.
So is it a genie or a demon? Those are two different things.
Well, they're different, but in the sense that it is an evil and malevolent force that has every intent on killing every single one of us, as many people as it can if it gets out.
Why are you so certain? We heard the noises downstairs. It was a person. That person is dead now. Maybe it's just another person. Maybe the murderer has an accomplice.
According to this journal, it is the furthest thing from just a person.
How do you suggest we deal with our current situation, Enzo?
That box. What's in that box?
Not cigars, just weird dust and bric-a-brac.
The dust of Ibanazia. I believe that this dust, and I will go and look at the two different containers to see if I can assess which might be what.
You do, and I'll give it to you because you've read the journal entries. The brownish powder that you had read before was what was referred to in the journal as something that Marion had thrown into the fire on top of it and referred to it as the sand of Galik, I believe. Essentially, this was used as part of the ritual for helping to summon it. They threw it on top of the fireplace itself in order to help whatever ritual that they were doing. On top of that, some sort of chant or phrase was said as well, and then eventually this creature emanated from out of nowhere.
This is a catalyst of sorts. It seems like when added to the fireplace, and I'll look around the room, is the fireplace in this?
Yep, it's in the living room. Mm-hmm.
When added to that fireplace there, this substance was used as a catalyst to bring the creature into our world, and then I'll look at the other more silvery substance. What is that?
The other silvery substance, essentially you would assume from the journal entries, they would have used this in the actual insignia drawn on the floor, the pentagram drawn on the floor, probably is like a chalk-like substance, which was needed for it.
Okay. And I believe that this silvery substance, this is likely what they used in carving the sigils on the ground. These sigils, and I'll hold up the pentagram with all
and
those
he
markings.
holds up this piece of paper to all of you.
This was what bound the creature, held it in place.
Just so I'm understanding what your suggestions are. You want to draw some shapes on the ground with that powder, throw some of that other powder into the fire, and that you think will solve our problem?
Unless you have a better idea.
I believe in what I can hold, sir. My better idea is this here and that there. I'm pointing to her gun.
All right. Well, you hold those things, and I'll hold these things. And we'll see which is more effective in handling whatever's up there.
Indeed we will, sir.
It is at this moment, as you are talking, all of a sudden from upstairs, you hear a very loud rumbling noise, a scurrying across the floor, and then what sounds like glass breaking from upstairs, and a very loud, unnatural, unhuman screeching noise emanate from outside of the house as if flying away, and it gets quieter and quieter.
I suggest we check upstairs forthwith. Perhaps this murderer's accomplice has just broken free from the window.
That didn't sound like a man.
You do that. Can I ascertain if I were to try and repeat the same ritual in this room, using the information that we have, even if the creature itself or whatever it is has left this place, it'll have to come back if we resummon it, or I resummon it?
From what you can obtain from the information that you've already read and looked over and stuff, yes, I will give that to you.
You do what you must, but I'm going to do this.
I am no good against, I can't fight, I don't wield weapons, so I will assist you.
Thank you. Truly.
That leaves us to go upstairs and...
Took care of one.
Dear Isaiah, as you look at the other pieces of paper that are there, you see the one that's written in pentagram, but I wanted to give this as well to you, and you will see this as well too from looking at it. You see text that's written purely in Latin, and then underneath it, as if somebody had translated it, you see something written in English underneath it. I'm going to read this now to you all. O spirits, you I exercise by the power, wisdom, and virtue, by the divine knowledge, by the dark void, by the name of the old ones, the root, trunk, source, and origin of all the other divine names, whence they all draw their life and their power. I exercise you by the name Nyarlathotep, signifying the most excellent bringer of wisdom, his majesty so high and brighter than the stars of the void. I exercise you by the most powerful name of Azathoth, the all-powerful who shall punish the crimes. I exercise you, and I command you absolutely, O demon, in whatsoever part of the universe you may be, by the virtue of all these names, hear you and obey. From what you've gathered, you realize from the journal entries, this is what Rupert witnessed them repeating constantly as they originally had performed the ritual the first time. And then the general understanding from it is that they understood that repeating it again would try to help to dispel it. They were too cowardly to even try it.
I believe that if we repeat these words, then we will be able to dispel, exorcise whatever this demon, according to these records, is.
By all means, sir, read your demon the poem. We'll go solve this problem.
Miss Charlotte,
If I'm understanding you correctly, don't we have to do the symbols too?
and that we will, while they solve the problem.
Is there anything else that you need for it?
According to this, with this powder, the sand of Galik, and with those sigils, the creature will be summoned, the creature will be bound. I have some sort of dust, a dust of Ibanatsi, but I believe that was likely used in the initial ritual. If the creature is what I understand it to be, it's likely already taken effect.
Okay,
If you will assist me,
I shall.
thank you.
Give me an education roll, please. Before we handle that, you both, I need you to give me listen rolls.
Okay.
Listen, you said?
Listen. I'm assuming you guys are wanting to head upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get these a lot.
That's awesome.
8 out of 20.
Oh, no. I rolled a 95.
You don't hear anything. You're walking upstairs, and as you're walking upstairs, there's like a little window that goes to the outside wall. And there's a window that's there that's obviously cracked or damaged or whatever. And off in the distance, you feel like you could hear the scream of a man from deep within the woods. And that the birds off in the distance seem to scatter away from a certain spot.
The second assailant may have already retreated from the house. Still, I think it best we proceed just to be sure. I'd hate to be ambushed and find there's a third.
Can you give me a spot hidden roll, please?
Yeah. 80?
Yeah, okay.
It's not good.
Heard a scream.
Yeah. Shall we proceed, ma'am?
Okay.
Be safe.
Thank you. Thank you, Monday.
And I just, draw my weapon.
What are you all doing? You're going up the stairs.
Yeah, I think so. The door at the top. I assume there's a door, right?
Yes, you would make your way upstairs, and there's obviously a little hallway, possibly some other rooms that are there, but all the doors are closed. And then above would look to be like a drawstring door you could pull down in order to get into the attic.
All right, I'll pull this down if you have your weapon at the ready.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull the thing down.
I need to do something.
No, you don't.
No.
You just need to tell us that nothing's up there.
You don't
and we'll
need
walk.
to do anything.
I do.
Would have been nice if it were a cigar.
It would have been.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted.
Did any of those papers say anything about whispering?
Whispering.
Yes.
No, they do not detail any whispering. What?
Or maybe the djinn talking to people? Or...
It did seem capable of speaking, mostly in a threatening manner of killing people and taking lives and destroying the world and the like. Charlotte, if you are hearing things, it is of the utmost import that you say what you are hearing.
Just the scurrying. It's the noises from upstairs.
Pause again. We will get to your rolls in a minute. You two. Who's pulling down the
me.
door?
Yeah, for sure.
Pull down the door. Pull down the ladder. Are you going up?
So there's a big hole up there that we could climb into now, right?
Yes, you've pulled down the little drawstring attic door and the ladder, and you can climb up this ladder.
Don't see or hear anything at present.
You can give me a listen roll. Not a thing.
I believe the coast is clear.
I'm not trusting it.
Since you are armed, my dear, would you want to hit up the ladder first, or?
Sure. It's like ever so cautiously and ever so slowly, I make my way up with my weapon drawn.
You step up into what looks to be the attic. I'll say, how far are you wanting to go up? Are you going up enough to just poke your head?
Right, for a little bit, yes. Just enough for me to be like,
okay.
Oh no.
Interesting. I need you to give me a listen roll, actually. As you're poking your head up here and looking, you will see that the window that is up there in the attic is clearly broken. That would have led to the outside.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Out of 60.
Okay. Great. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You start to make your way up. You poke your head. You hear nothing. You go up more, and you see that it's dusty, but you can see what looks to be prints of some sort, and they look unnatural, as if they move around. The other thing that you see as you look out towards the attic window, off in the distance, you see the trees rustling, and they're starting to part as if something at a very fast speed is making its way right back to the house. And within a minute, it's going to be right back in the attic. I need you to roll sanity too.
Yep. I saw that one coming.
While we're at it.
Okay, I rolled a 67 out of 75.
Okay, so you'll pass. I need you to take 1 point of sanity for me, please.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
It's pretty big, right?
From the way that it's moving through these trees, it is bulldozing through them quickly. It's not big but the problem is you can't see what it is that's moving between the trees.
Okay. I am going to very quickly hurry my way back down the steps, and I'm like, nope. And I just look at him and I go,
It's empty. It's someone up there.
Someone's coming.
You start to hear a very unnatural screeching noise emanating from outside of the house.
I don't believe we were paid to fight off every villain in the county. This house has been thoroughly checked, yes? Mayhap we go back downstairs. Okay, we gotta close this up.
Okay. You close it, and within a minute, all of a sudden, this very loud, banging, glass-shattering sound happens again, and it enters above you, and you hear it start to scuttle towards the door of the attic that you had just closed, and it starts to scratch at it, but then you hear it start to kind of growl at it as if they can't do anything to it. And then you start to hear what sounds to be Latin of some sort, whispers, and then it speaks in English to you.
Come on. Let me out, my dear friends, and I'll give you whatever you want.
Don't listen to it.
Obviously, this is some sort of insane person. I'm not at all tempted.
I can give you all the riches you've ever needed. Just open the door.
This might be time to bring in the proper authorities. I don't think we signed on for fighting an entire batch of crazies. What do you say about going back downstairs, Miss Charlotte?
Yep.
Stay up there now. We don't want to hear you. We are armed, and we'll take your life if you enter this home.
No response.
Okay.
I believe he heard us.
You can hear it walking around the door as if a lion looking at its prey. You can hear the pressure of the floorboards above you. And pause. You go back downstairs to our two intrepid investigators who have rolled their education.
Yep. Hard success. 19 under 36.
Hard success.
Failure.
And you failed. Yeah, okay. As far as the ritual itself, keying things together of journal entries and whatnot, you know for a fact that tonight is going to be a new moon. Per what they had done the previous time, they had essentially performed this ritual during the new moon, which is at midnight, is when it will take full effect in its moon phase. You know for a fact that if you're going to start the ritual, it has to be at exactly midnight. You know for a fact, too, that you have to canonically say these words that you see written on the piece of paper in Latin without any sort of disturbance. And you have to say them over and over again. However, you're unaware of how many times you have to say them. The general assumption that you can ascertain is that you would say it until it goes away, right? That's what you think inside of your head. You have already put together that you have the powder that they had used before to hopefully help with dealing with this thing, the brown powder that throws on the fireplace. You have your chalk for your insignia, so on and so forth.
In the fireplace, is there any kindling or things that will burn?
You could probably break some of the furniture that's left over because it's very decrepit enough to the point that you could probably break that and throw that in the fireplace. I don't know if you have matches though, so if you want to give me a luck roll, we can see if you're a smoker. Oh,
I know we have at least three smokers in the room.
Perfect. Yep. All right. Somebody's got a light then. I'll give it to you.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'll go about breaking the furniture and placing that. That'll be the first thing I do. And then I'll start drawing the sigils on the floor. Can I ascertain that I need to speak it in Latin, or can it be said in the English?
In Latin.
In Latin.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I need to study. I need to get this language in my mouth. It's of the utmost importance that this is said in Latin and correctly. When our friends...
You start to see them both come down the stairs looking very disturbed.
Good. I presume that the problem is solved?
Nope.
As I would presume. Then I will need your help. I'm going to draw these sigils on the floor. These need to be done correctly. Soon. Does anyone have a timepiece?
Oh no, I left it in my other pants.
I'll say you have one. I'll say you do as well too. You guys would have seen Rupert at probably 9 a.m., 10 a.m.-ish. Took you about an hour to get out there. You guys went and dawdled around with Ma Peters for a bit.
She was great.
So I'll say as of at this time, you guys are closer to 3 or 4 p.m.-ish. So you still got a lot of time in order to prepare the ritual.
I will draw these sigils. As we do so, I will, once these sigils are drawn, I'm going to need to study this language. It is of the utmost importance that it is said correctly and intoned.
Do we all have to?
If you give me time to make sure I understand it, I will teach it all to you as best as I can. Then, when the time comes, at midnight tonight, we will begin this ritual. Those lights will need to be ready. That flame will need to be lit. This powder will need to be thrown into that flame, and then we'll begin the ritual. Let's see here. I will look around the room. Is there an intact chair?
Yes.
I'll go and I'll pull that intact chair. In the journal, it says that there is someone that is intended to be a watcher while the incantations are being intoned. I believe it'll be of import that I am saying this ritual. You are an actress, so I presume you are good at acquiring lines at a steady pace?
Yes.
Good. I would ask that you would
More
join
so
me.
in my youth. I mean, all of my movies have been silent, but I'm up to the task.
That is all I need to hear. Miss Charlotte, I would ask that you be our watcher. That is, that your duty will be to ensure that anything that tries to come in and disturb us does not do so.
Oh, I'll make sure that won't happen.
Fantastic. Then that leaves you. Would you be willing to join us in this incantation?
I find it's more useful if I watch the pathway to the attic. Crazy man up there at the moment.
I believe Miss Charlotte has just taken that task.
Oh, she's watching the pathway to the room?
I'm watching
the fire.
period.
I'll let you guys figure that out.
Yeah. I'm just like making sure that nobody disrupts the ritual.
So it's just a man in the attic?
She didn't get a good look, but he's thrashing around up there now, offering us promises, speaking like a man.
Then I'm sure.
You guys heard someone speak? What did he say?
Or something.
And it spoke to both of you?
Man.
What did it...
Oh, he just wanted out. He's stuck up there, which is where I think he should remain. I think it's best if we find the proper authorities than all this hokum, but
Who is going to deal with this?
I would reckon we have a police force that is specifically trained for this kind of...
I didn't see it in its entirety, but I know enough to know that what it is that is up there is not human.
What exactly did you see?
Forest being split open, darting straight for the house.
What did you see darting straight for the house? You just saw trees moving?
It was big enough for it to like tear through the trees, but anything else outside of that, I did not get a good look at.
Outside. You're in an attic.
There's a window up there.
It scaled the house? This isn't a man.
If you all will at least humor me for the evening, and we do my superstitious hokum, Emmanuel, then I promise you, as soon as this hokum has concluded, then we can find whatever authorities you'd like.
Isaiah, you have your man.
That's all I need to hear. Let's get to work.
Okay. At this point, what are you wanting to do to prepare for the ritual? What are you going to start with?
We have roughly 8 hours.
Plenty of time.
Roughly, how long would it take to draw the pentagram?
I think you can draw the pentagram within an hour, maybe hour and a half, give or take, depending on how detailed you are. If anyone is any more artistic or has an artistic role, you may roll that to try to help more. What I'll have you do is are you going to draw the pentagram yourself, or are you going to have someone else draw it with you? Is anyone going to help him?
If you're drawing this in powder, it could be easily messed up. I propose we use lipstick and then the powder on top. That way it'll maintain its integrity.
Is there a roll to know if that would potentially damage the integrity of the sigil? Or if that would affect the nature of the sigil?
Give me an occult roll. Anyone else who'd want to, they can roll occult as well too.
44 under 55.
Okay, it will not.
Okay.
You're very confident that it will not.
That is an excellent idea.
I'm not super artistic, but I'm very dexterous and sleight of hand.
If you begin the tracing, if you would create the tracing, then I can layer the powder over top.
Okay.
You start to draw. So what I would like both of you to do is give me education, knowledge rolls. I'm going to assume this is you guys are helping each other. So go ahead and roll them first. Let me know how well. If you succeed, just tell me.
I'm going to burn some luck.
Ooh. Actually, I will also burn 4 points of luck to get a hard success.
How badly did you fail? Let me ask that.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't fail. Okay.
I want to go from regular to hard.
You're fine. You're fine.
I'm 6 over.
You're fine.
Okay.
I wanted one of you to succeed. This is why. You very easily draw it and you follow what is written on the paper, and you kind of go behind her and start to lay out the powder itself. What would you both like to do while you're watching them start to draw this out onto the floor?
Keeping an ear and an eye out, because there's a crazy dude upstairs who is talking at us.
It's eerily quiet for some reason.
I'm gonna try and board up, like, the attic door.
That is a fantastic idea, and I will help Miss Charlotte.
Okay. Give me a luck roll. You both give me a luck roll.
Nope.
73, but my luck is 75.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 46, and my luck is a 65.
Okay. You probably know for a fact that there might be some stuff in the barn. You might easily be able to, now that you kind of figured that it's a rickety barn, you could probably just pull up some of the floorboards for wood if you would like.
And there's still those floorboards that are broken that we can just easily grab.
Mm-hmm. Easily grab from there. So I'm not going to make you guys do dexterity or anything like that. You're able to go out to the barn itself. You creak open the door, and you were able to scuttle inside of the barn. I don't know why you guys keep looking at me like you're worried about something.
Because you're creepy.
Every time you say barn, someone starts bleeding.
What? No!
It's okay, guys. I'm your friend.
Mr. Bear, kill them all.
Anyways, you walk into the barn and you grab some of these floorboards as best you can. You try to kind of teeter-totter inside and be careful as much as possible. I would say you find a mallet and some old nails as well, too, that you can use for whatever purposes that you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Good find.
Perfect.
It's up to you. So you take those, you go back into the house. You notice that even as you walk outside of the house, nothing happens. You don't hear anything. You don't hear scuttering from the attic, but you can see that the attic window is broken. But for whatever reason, it's not making a noise. It's not doing anything at all.
I don't like this.
Let's move quickly now.
Quick at pace.
Okay. You head back into the house. You want to board up the attic door, correct?
Attic door. If we have enough, I might try and board up the front door as well.
I'd say you probably get a good amount of wood from wherever and pull it and whatnot. What I'll have you do is, are you going to be the one nailing the wood onto the attic door?
Like, one of us will hold it, the other
I'll
person
hold it
will
up
nail
for
it.
Okay, cool. So let's do this. Strength,
Don't you hit me with a hammer.
dexterity,
Okay.
actually luck.
That's better. No, thank you. Ooh, that was almost bad.
I rolled a 12. My strength is 55.
Okay.
I rolled a 22. My luck is 75.
Why can't I just hurt you? Yeah.
I am surprisingly resilient, so.
Very perfectly, you hold up the board, you nail the board, and as you do so, you start to hear it move around in the attic again. And it sounds like it's speaking in Latin, but in your heads, it sounds as if it is cursing you to all the heavens. I need you to both roll sanity for me as you hear this speak into your heads.
I'm not good at anymore.
Ooh, I fail.
Okay, what about you, sir? No? Great.
Does it matter that I do speak Latin? Says it on here.
I speak Italian.
You can roll Latin for me.
Speak Latin this whole time.
No one asked me.
Roll Latin. Lose 1 point, by the way.
Cool, I have now lost 5 points.
Extreme failure.
Fine. Lose 1 point.
Oh, it would have been bad.
You didn't comprehend the Latin.
Good.
Lose 1 point. You've lost 5 again. I need you to roll knowledge, please. Hearing something talk in your head as you're trying to do something.
I rolled an 88 out of 75.
Okay, you repress it. Spooky things messing with your head, and you don't know why. And it's just, maybe it's just the weird noises, or maybe somebody I've killed before in the past, and it's just they're talking in my head again. Who knows? It could be any of those things. How many have you lost? Have you lost another 5?
I am down 11 from starting.
Okay, great. Can you roll education as well, too?
I already did.
How did you fail or pass?
I passed.
Yay!
I'm a smart guy.
Have you gotten a temporary bout? Oh,
yes. I don't like blood right now. It makes me vomit.
Don't like blood.
It's a problem.
And we're gonna stack on probably another bout.
Sure.
A temporary bout.
No,
on
that's
top
great.
Of that.
I also don't like not blood.
Hearing these voices in your head as you finish up the last board, you start to have a blank expression grow, and you're so nervous you kind of step down from the ladder, and you've realized you don't know where you are. You've lost the last 3 hours of your memories.
My apologies, madam. I seem to have lost myself a bit here.
Yeah, you were holding the board, and now I'm holding it and trying to hammer it at the same time.
I see. I'll help you with this.
Thank you.
Go up.
No, yeah, I'll keep helping her. Sure.
Keep helping.
That's all I got.
Voices feel like they hurt more when they speak in your head every single time. It's fine. I'll get back to you. Back downstairs. How are we doing on getting ourselves set up?
I mean, depending on how long they've been doing their work, I imagine the sigil is complete.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I'm over here essentially walking you through the phonetic pronunciation of the Latin. So, O spiritus vos potentiam, sapientiam, pertum exorciso, and I'm just walking through each individual word with you.
You do that and start to prepare yourselves. They both come back downstairs, him holding some wood, you're holding some wood as well, and some nails and the mallet or whatever. But he looks very perplexed about what is going on, especially when he walks downstairs and sees you finishing up this sigil.
Good. I presume the boarding is done?
Oh, yeah, we're done.
All right. Are you ready for this Latin?
By all means.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, no, I'm right as rain.
I know it's a scary situation.
Yeah.
You seem confused, friend. You seem confused.
Yeah, I can't seem to focus. I apologize for that.
Psychology. Thank you.
read my mind.
Anyone else
Like
can
to
roll
attempt it.
psychology, please.
I have 15.
You can roll it if you want to. Success?
Regular.
Regular, okay.
Phil.
Fail.
That's fail.
Fail, okay. You've seen people like this before, as if they've had a bout of amnesia. He looks as if he is unsure of what he's looking at, as if he's never seen it before or had even discussed whatever it is.
Emmanuel? Can you tell me what it is that you and I are about to do right now?
Well, I have to apologize again. I can't seem to recall.
Do you know my name? My name, Emmanuel.
Isaiah. It's all over the place right now. This day.
What happened to him?
Man, I have reason to believe that while you were upstairs, you might have experienced something that your mind is having a hard time comprehending.
It was speaking Latin to us, but
It was. Do you recall what it was saying?
I must admit my Latin's a bit rusty.
All right. Do
I don't
you know
understand.
what it said?
I speak Italian. I don't speak Latin.
Is that all you heard? Was it only Latin? Was there anything else that you heard?
I mean, the voices of my past coming back to me, but that was it.
Of your past?
Just some people that I've killed.
Did it come as whispers?
Slight whispers.
My friends, I believe at this point it is time for us to all come clean. If you are hearing things, if you are seeing things, if you are feeling things, experiencing things that others do not seem to be experiencing, now is not the time to be hiding those things. Do I make myself clear?
10-4.
If you do so, you put yourself at risk, and not only yourself, ourselves, and not only ourselves, potentially the world.
Earlier, after the events in the basement, I heard some whispers, but no, y'all weren't speaking. All I heard was whispers, so that's it. I couldn't make it out.
Okay. Unintelligible whispers from your past, and
You don't remember.
Nothing to report. I can't recall anything odd like you're suggesting.
Okay, well then. Emmanuel, we are at the farmhouse that Rupert wanted us to go to.
Of course we are.
Indeed, we've made it here. And we're going to, for the sake of his memory and for the goal that he set out for us, which you should you remember that, correct?
The $10,000, yes,
Exactly.
ma'am.
For the $10,000, we have to sort of go along with this charade. So we will have to be very precise in speaking Latin and just carrying out a ritual, hokum, if you will. We have to do it for the $10,000.
Madam, you are in luck. I am a student of Latin.
Wonderful.
but you are rusty in it.
Oh, sorry, sir. Say?
You said you are rusty in Latin.
Who said?
You said it just a very short moment ago.
Well, I'm sure it'll come back to me.
God help us.
I'm going to step in now. I will say that you have started to prepare the ritual. You've drawn the pentagram. You have the sand prepared. You still have some time before essentially midnight hits. I remember you were stating something along the lines of you wanted to board the attic. What else did you want to board up?
The front door.
The front door. Okay. So you prepare the front door. Is there anywhere else that you want to prepare, board up, do something?
I look at you and I say, okay, I got the attic door and I got the front door. Is there anything else that you think we should board up?
Oh, I think you got it all covered, near as I can remember.
Are there any other passages out of this house?
Are there like windows in like the room that we're in currently?
Yes, there are windows, but you have seen before that there are sigils above the windows themselves. The only other place that you could think of possibly would be the back door that you've seen, which from what you can tell does not have many sigils, or that some of the wood looks a little decrepit or worn away. Okay. Yep, I'll give that to you. You board that up as well too, and pretty much you are all sealed inside of this house together.
I want to check the latches on the windows.
You can check the latches on the windows, and they're as okay as they can be for how long this place is sat here.
Okay, but they're not, so they'll open.
They'll open.
Okay.
They're not great though.
I was gonna see if there was any more bullets I could use or to like reload, because I only have 4 bullets left, but...
You can give me a luck roll. Maybe you just forgot something in your pocket.
34 out of 65.
Yeah, you got 4 more bullets.
I reload.
Okay.
Back up to 6.
Okay. At this point, I will say you all sit in eerily silence for these next couple hours as it draws closer and closer to midnight. You can hear it scuttling in the attic from time to time, moving around as if abiding its time. It doesn't leave the attic again for whatever reason, but you do hear the whispers again throughout the walls. And over time, you begin to feel it pour into your head.
It's nearly time for us to play.
And we will go into what I would refer to as the start of the ritual. So let me ask this. Who is doing the speaking or speaking the phrases canonically? Okay, so both you, are you helping them speak?
At this point, trying to mask that I really have no idea what the hell's going on, which not altogether uncommon for Emmanuel. So I'm definitely taking my cues from Isaiah and the others in terms of what I should be doing.
Okay. You all will sit inside of the sigil if you're going to do this. Are you going to sit inside the sigil with them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What would you like to do?
You said you pulled up a chair earlier?
Yeah, I pulled up a chair for you to sit in.
Okay, I'm gonna sit in the chair and I'm just going to be keeping, I'm gonna put it where I can see every single exit.
Okay. Anyone want to wear the robes? Just asking. No?
No, those things are filthy.
Of course. The time draws near. As the sun starts to settle more and more, the silence outside grows. It's unnerving, disturbing with how quiet it gets. All you can hear is it walking across the attic floor slowly, as if in a lurking pattern. As we get closer and closer, your timepiece ticks away, up until the point that we reach 12 o'clock, midnight. And we will begin the ritual. So, we have our 3 people that are going to speak. We have our watcher. Okay. You start the ritual by creating fire in the fireplace. You take ash, the brown powder, throw it into the fireplace. You start to move back over and sit within the sigil, and you 3, start to say the phrases. Okay? Now we get to have some fun. It starts off easy at first. You start to say the phrase, nothing happens, time goes on. It feels as if time is dragging more and more. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And it is at that point, as 20 or 30-ish odd minutes go by, you start to hear the scratching and the clawing at the floor of the attic grow louder. And eventually, at some point, the very loud, inhuman screeching lurches back out the attic window, screaming, and sounds as if it lands outside. The house begins to shake and rumble as you start to speak these words. The house shakes more and more and more as you speak it. You can hear whatever this thing is speaking outside.
Say the words all you want to. I will soon be free to play.
Here's how we're going to do this.
I don't like this.
I'm going to need everyone's dexterity. We're going to use this. I'm going to run this as if this is combat for my incantation speakers, because you will obviously not perform an action when I come to you. If something happens at any point, I will probably make you roll a power roll to keep your willpower intact as you speak these words. Keep that in mind. Obviously, for you, we will deal with things as they happen. You have your weapon pulled, correct? What is your dexterity at?
My dexterity is a 55.
55, and then you have a pulled weapon, so that'll add an additional 50 points to you. So you are at 105 dexterity.
Nice.
Is what you will have. Let me get Isaiah.
My dexterity is 25.
25 for your dexterity. Okay. My dear Starlin.
75.
75. Last but not least.
Well, definitely last. 24.
24. Gosh dang, what happened to both of you?
I don't move quickly, but deliberately.
You start to, you start the ritual, you start speaking it. You hear the house start to rumble after 30 minutes of speaking it. Everything is shaking, everything is getting more violent. It sounds as if the house is holding on to just the pure will of whatever these insignias have been drawn on the window itself. As you continue to keep going and it starts to swear and curse at you in Latin from outside, you start to hear something else. You start to hear like a squeaking or a kind of weird squirrely like noise, but you've heard of something like this before. It sounds a lot like a raccoon. As all of a sudden, you see a tiny little raccoon with a hole in its chest smack right up against the glass. And it starts to tear away at the glass as quickly and as fast as possible, and skritters and tries to bang its head against the glass as much as it can. Sanity, please.
You don't.
You are all focused on your incantation. The Watcher has seen this.
Sorry, I'm not worried about the crazy man beating the window with a raccoon.
25. My sanity is at a 70.
Okay, so you succeeded. You've seen the dead raccoon before. Even seeing it reanimated, you're able to steel yourself. It is, as far as how it will fall into turn order, what would you like to do?
Is the window like starting to like crack as he's doing this?
You're starting to see it crack.
Oh no.
Bit by bit, it's trying to get into the house in some way.
The windows aren't boarded up. I know I should have boarded those windows.
This will be your round of combat, so you get one thing you can do.
I do have a weapon, but I'm trying to like save it right now. Is there like any sort of like board or something around me?
I'd say you probably got a spare one or two.
Okay. I'm gonna do something probably really stupid.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and shove this board like through the window and just like knock the raccoon back.
Okay. So let's do a fighting brawl for that, please. And then the raccoon's gonna try to dodge you.
Nope, that's a fail.
Okay. You ram it through the window and it hits it, but you just can't get enough force behind it. And it just perfectly presses into its belly, and it almost kind of feels like it bounces back at you, doing nothing to it whatsoever as it continues to try to scratch and gnaw at the window as much as it can. So you've done your action. You try to hit it with the board. Raccoon is going to try to do some stuff. Raccoon, now with glass broken and able to reach its head inside, is going to try to bite you.
Yeah, that was a stupid move.
What would you like to do? Would you like to try to dodge? You want to try to fight back?
I'm going to try and dodge it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll dodge for me, please.
Dodge is...
And then he's going to roll something.
Okay. Nope. That is a really hard fail. My dodge is a 27. I rolled an 85.
Okay. He failed as well, too.
Okay.
But he is now inside of the house, and he is grabbing onto your hand, trying to get into this building as quickly as it possibly can.
It's holding on to me. That's all I care about.
And that is their turn. You all, I will say, you're fine. Nothing is happening. You keep doing the incantation over and over again as much as you can. Back to the top of turn order.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to give me a listen roll first, please.
49 out of 60.
You hear growling off in the distance. You're not sure why. And it seems to be getting closer and closer to the back of the house. What would you like to do now that this raccoon has crawled in and is trying to grab onto your hand?
The back door is boarded up, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not worried about that. I am going to try and shove the raccoon off and shoot it.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and do a firearms roll for me.
$93 out of 25.
Okay.
Each get one swear word, right?
I'm so happy.
Are you?
I am. I'm so very excited. You fired a gun at this thing. It doesn't, you can't even, because it catches you so badly, you try to fire it and it bounces, ricochets off of the wall. I need... Who is sitting closest in the sigil towards the front window? How are you all sitting?
So if
it's in the middle of the floor, yeah.
Yeah. Front window is on which side?
Probably not that side, the other side.
Here?
There you go. That's probably closer.
Okay. Fireplace?
Fireplace, yep.
Okay. I would imagine I'm sitting closest to the fireplace.
Okay.
If that seems fair.
Yeah.
So
I would have followed your direction, man.
I would have been near the window because I want to escape through it if I have to.
Luck roll, please.
Oh no, my dear.
I asked about the window for a reason. Success.
Okay, you success. Okay. Bang. Bing. Flies back, and you feel what sounds like the wisping of a bullet barely graze past your head as it buries into the ground next to you. That'll be what that does. The raccoon is going to do something. I'll get to you at some point. Raccoon's going to try to bite you again. What would you like to do in response? Do you want to fight back? Do you want to dodge? What do you want to do?
Is it on the ground right now?
It's still on your hand.
Oh, okay.
You were trying to shoot it off, but you just weren't able to. You just weren't able to get it off of your hand.
I'm going to try and, with the arm that the raccoon is on, I'm going to try and, punch a wall with it to, try and knock it unconscious at least.
Okay, can you do fighting brawl, please?
That's how you fight a raccoon.
I'm trying to get this thing off of me. Why am I rolling so high?
Put those dice in jail.
99 out of 61.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you didn't fumble because your base is at 60. It's above 50. It's still bad. Yeah. You take this raccoon and you try to smack it in the wall, and it anticipates it. It's on your hand, and it just moves over to the side as you smash your hand into the wall. You're going to take 1 hit point of damage, please, as you start to crack itself. And you also hear what sounds like a growl emanate from the back door, and something starts to pound against it. Moving on. You're fine. You're fine. I need power, please, after a bullet has whizzed past your head.
Regular success.
Regular success. Okay, cool. You're still chanting, and you're still able to canonically chant. Going back to the top again. Wham. Owie. 1 hit point of damage. Raccoon is still on you. I need to roll something.
Our greatest enemy.
A raccoon?
A raccoon.
I'm so close to just throwing this thing in the fire.
Yeah. Do it.
I understand why people hate that puppet.
You start to hear the sound of what sounds like a bear at the back door.
Of course it's a bear.
Apparently it's Yogi, because he can't do anything. You just hear it banging against the door.
It's not my problem right now.
Oh, rabies is about to be a problem.
Okay, yep.
Undead rabies.
Undead rabies.
Wow. Okay, that's perfect. Great. All of a sudden, you hear a very loud crunch as what sounds like you're able to look over your shoulder, and you see that the back door has been cleanly pulled off of its hinges with all the boards onto the ground, as you see a very large brown bear walk its way into the back kitchen area. I bought it. I'm going to use it at this point as it starts moseying in to go help its little raccoon buddy.
It's adorable.
Okay. You obviously can see this bear coming into the room. Power roll. You can obviously see now what looks to be a bear walking into the room. Power roll.
Okay.
You can see what looks to be a bear walking into the room. Power roll.
I didn't forget bears then?
Yep. What did you roll?
Regular success.
Regular success. You're still chanting.
Right on the regular success.
Still chanting. If you want, anyone can stop at any point, but just putting that out there. What did you roll?
84 out of 60.
Okay. Yeah. You freak out and you start to scuttle back as you see this undead bear walk into the kitchen-like area. I need you to give me the sanity roll, please.
You know those are getting harder to pass these days.
I know.
18.
An 18. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That's one sick bear.
You managed to succeed. You're still going to take 1 point for me, please,
Sure.
because undead bear. We're back at the top again. What do you want to do?
I'm about to throw this damn raccoon into the fire.
Okay. Do you want to try to throw the raccoon?
Yes,
You give
into
me-
the fire.
You can give me a strength roll this time.
Okay. I switched out my dice.
Okay. It's going to try to hold on.
Oh my lord.
What happened?
I rolled a 70 out of 55.
He's still holding on. he just can't let go of you.
Got so many things you can burn right now.
Or you can push it.
You can push it. Tell me how you want to do it differently.
I'm going to grab him by the tuft behind his neck,
Okay.
and I'm going to just take him and just fling him straight into the fire.
Okay. Reroll.
003.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, an extreme. Yep.
Scruff that raccoon.
The little guy gets thrown off of you. You manage to somehow get a hold of his scruff, and you throw him towards the fireplace itself. And that is going to be fire damage. You do see it burning alive, or whatever it is at this point, as it just emanates into ash. So the raccoon is gone.
Good.
Raccoon is gone.
Now I can focus on the bear.
As that happens, you hear from outside,
Oh, but I still have many more to provide for you all.
there's a big brown bear in the middle of the living room. I wish that was the start of a joke, but it's not. Are you still chanting? Okay. That's what I'm going to ask. It's going to be the bear's turn. Okay. Who's closest to the bear? You would have been sitting close to the fireplace. You would have been sitting closer to the window. You would have been sitting close to the kitchen. I think the bear is going to try to attack you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
What do you want to do?
When a bear's attacking me,
You want to...
I'm going to dodge back and try and grab something I can throw at it.
Okay.
So I can tell it to go on get.
Dodge roll, please.
Dodge. Oh. Wish I would have said anything else. Why are you laughing?
You'll find out. Go ahead.
You can't see mine, but you would laugh. I rolled a 91
Oh boy.
Okay.
on my dodge of 14.
Oh boy.
Okay, in his first claw attack, he rolled an 8. I'm so happy.
You say he succeeds like mildly?
No, I would say that's a pretty extreme success there.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen The Revenant?
Yep.
Yep.
I have to see it in 3D.
Okay. It swipes at you
Yeah.
right across the front of you
Oh, yeah.
very easily. You're going to lose 10 hit points, please.
I pitch a hypothetical.
What hypothetical?
What if I already lost 4 and now have less than 10?
Okay, you're dead. In one fell swoop, you see this bear reach out and cut into your friend and almost rip the front half of him off. In one fell swoop as it turns towards all of you, growling. At this point, you're dead. I need power, please.
Can you push a power roll?
I'll allow it. How will you do it?
Let's see. I think seeing someone close to me once again die, I think Isaiah will have his beads that he always keeps in his hand. They like wrapped around almost like a rosary, and will squeeze them almost to the point of them digging into his own flesh, letting that blood spill. He will say, "I will not lose another." 28 under. That's a hard success.
Okay. I will give this to you. You will stay chanting. You can stay chanting and do something if you would like in this moment. So you're still saying the words, but you can do something if you want to attack the bear or whatever, and it will not mess with your chanting if you would like.
Do I have anything on me that can attack this bear?
There's a table leg.
Is there any way that I can take that table leg and try and...
I will allow you to roll fighting brawl. Depending on how well you do will depend on how well your attack is. So I will say, go ahead and roll a fighting brawl. You've seen your best friend die. This is what I like to homebrew as an act of adrenaline.
If I'm his best friend, I am sorry for your life.
Best acquaintance. All right, let's see what we can do.
Best business partner.
Fighting brawl.
Oh, that's a 62 over 25.
Okay. Yep, you try your best. You're still chanting. Grab this table leg. You try to make a swing at this creature the best you can, and it doesn't even do anything to it. It's like taking an aluminum bat and hitting a baseball with it. It just rings badly in your hands. It hurts as you tried to do it. Back to the top. What you doing? You just killed a raccoon. I would say you're in point blank with the bear if you were going to shoot it.
If it's undead, is my bullet going to kill it?
I would say so. You managed to burn a raccoon alive.
Okay. I'm going to try and shoot it then.
You're within point blank, so roll damage for the weapon. You don't have to roll to try to shoot it. And roll that damage twice because it is point blank, it's critical.
And it's also a bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so...
How many times are you shooting, by the way? You can shoot up to 3, if I remember correctly, with that. So
I'm going to try and shoot 3.
Okay. So, yeah. So you pop it once.
8.
Okay.
10.
10 for that. Okay. And then you shoot it a second time. 5. Okay. I'm just going to give this to you. You see the bear in one fell swoop rip out his guts and chest and everything in front of you. You point the gun in kind of just an act of anger and like, what am I doing here? What is going on? Bam, bam, bam. And the bullets fire into the side of the bear, and one of them coincidentally fires into the side of its head, and you see whatever brain matter that it has burst out of the other side of it. And you see the bear slump over right onto the ground. I need sanity rolls. Sanity rolls, please.
I have a phobia of blood.
Yeah. Okay. Penalty dice when you roll your sanity. So you re-roll your 10s again for me, please.
45 success.
You succeeded. Okay, you're still chanting. I'm going to give that to you. Re-roll the 10s.
Success.
Okay. We killed a bear. Yay!
Yay! We killed the bear.
You killed a bear.
30 seconds before would have been a bit better.
I tried, man.
I know you did.
It was that dadgum raccoon, I tell you.
I am shaking as I'm chanting my Latin.
You fire, you kill this bear, and as that happens, you hear from outside the howling and screaming from this creature as it sounds very pissed about the fact that its biggest prize is dead laying on the floor as it emanates.
Have one more try, and soon I will claim you all. One down, 3 to go.
And at that moment, what you see from the window, you don't see it because you've managed to point the gun towards the bear. You can see in the outline of the window what looks to be Maggie McBurger banging against the glass as she tries to get inside of the house itself. So now, Undead Maggie joins the party.
Yay.
A new challenger approaches.
Your back is turned from the front window. You've not seen Maggie as of yet, but you can hear what sounds like a banging noise against the glass itself. What would you like to do?
I just audibly go, and then I turn around, and then I see her, and I take a second, and I just like reload, and I just...
Okay. Wouldn't be able to reload because that would take a round for you to be able to reload. You've only fired 3 rounds and probably a 6-round revolver, so you have 3 more rounds left. How many rounds do you want to fire at Maggie?
I'm gonna shoot 1. See what happens.
Okay. I'm gonna say because you probably walked up on the bear shooting it out of anger and aggression, you're a little bit away from where Maggie is at the window. So I'm gonna ask you to roll your firearm roll for me, please. So go ahead and roll it. Okay. Did you fail on the first one?
I rolled a 92 out of 25.
Okay. Bam. Ping. Luck roll, please.
Succeeded with 38.
You're fine.
67 over 45.
Okay. Yeah. Ping. 1 hit point, please. It catches you in the arm as you feel this bullet whiz into your arm. Doesn't hit Maggie. You got 2 more times to do it if you want.
I'm going to, because I want to be able to like point blank shoot.
Okay.
I'm going to like run up to the window, and then I'm just going to.
I will allow you to run up to it. That'll be what you do this turn, though, is you trying to get closer to her, okay? So we're going to go to our dear Starlet. You're still chanting. You're still saying the incantation. Obviously, it sounds as if this thing outside is getting more and more angry and violent, as if it knows something bad is about to happen to it. What would you like to do?
Bear's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie's at the door.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to keep chanting.
Yep, keep chanting. You're fine. Moving on. We're going to go to our dear Isaiah. What are you doing?
I think at this point we all realize what the real threat is. We know the thing, whatever it is powering Maggie, is the thing that's outside. So it's like, if we finish this incantation, then the day is won. So I'm going to keep chanting.
Okay.
Heard.
You're up close now. Maggie is going to try to get through the window. Yeah. Okay, yeah, she very easily, bam, breaks the glass easily and managed to get her way into the house. She uses her strength purposely, and she's now getting into the house itself with like a supernatural like strength as she starts to crawl towards you. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try and shoot her.
Okay, you're within right up on her, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be critical again. Let's go ahead and roll damage dice for me, please. Roll it twice.
Okay, I'm actually gonna roll 2 of these.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2. Let me know.
A 3 and a 3.
Okay, so you do 6 points. Okay, yeah. Bang, bang, and she falls to the ground, and she appears to be very weak as she tries to crawl towards you more and more, almost dragging with one hand at this point. That is your turn. Our dear Starlet, what are you still chanting?
I am. Is Maggie bleeding?
Maggie is bleeding very badly and is trying to drag their way towards our dear mob friend.
Okay. What do I roll for my phobia?
For your phobia, you're fine, because we'd already dealt with that. I'll say you're still chanting. You're trying to utter everything out. You're trying to keep everything out of your head right now.
Well, lock eyes with Isaiah and continue chanting very deliberately. Like, locked in. This better work.
Isaiah, what are you doing?
Doing the same thing, giving her the same look. And I'll even smile as best as I can to comfort as I'm saying these words.
Okay. We're at Maggie. Maggie's going to try something.
And of course she is.
Maggie's going to try to take a swing at you.
Even though she's weak in the knees.
Yeah, she's basically, it's like as if you attacked this zombie, and you've attacked it twice, and it's on its last legs, as if it's trying to do whatever it can to you. So it's trying to scrape its way towards you with just one hand, and it's at floor level, like it's laying on its belly, and it's going to try to sweep at your legs is what it's going to do. What would you like to do?
I got 1 more bullet left.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to try to swipe, and it just can't. It just does not have enough strength. Bangs against your ankle, trying to grab onto it, but it just cannot pull it because of how badly you've managed to shoot it. And you very easily point the gun at Maggie McFurter and fire a round into its head as its brain splatters all over the floor. As this happens, the house shakes more violently and violently, but it sounds like outside you start to see a scraping and a scrapping noise as you start to see this kind of invisible figure get drawn towards the house. But it's not as if it's doing it on purpose, as if it's not allowed to leave. and it gets drawn closer and closer to the window, to the point that you see what looks to be something break through the bottom half of this part of the window and get dragged into the middle of the sigil as you both continue this incantation over and over again, and it screams in anger, cursing you all in Latin as much as it can. It screams more and more, dragging you to the center of the pentagram. And all of a sudden, everything stops. The house stops shaking. The air is calm. And you start to hear the sounds of chirping all around you. But no being is there. No more Latin saying in your heads. Whatever this is gone. I need everyone to give me sanity rolls. Did you fail? Okay.
8.
Okay. You extreme success. I saw you shake your head.
45.
Yep.
Yep.
And then last but not least, you failed. You'll lose 1. It'll be fine. Everything is quiet. There's no sound. Except now you look over and see the body of your dead compatriot laid on the ground. But you feel at peace, as if you've managed to dispel whatever this was or is. You feel its sound mind. And that is where we will end Edge of Darkness. Thank you so very much for watching our offering. We hope that you enjoy. I at least got one of them, didn't I? Next time, I'll try to aim for all of them. I hope you have fun. Goodbye.